Welcome to PatientStation Basic Training. In this short video, we are going to show you how to use the scheduling feature in PatientStation to book your own appointments. Shown here is the PatientStation welcome screen that displays after you log into your PatientStation account. In order to begin the process of booking an appointment at Medical Associates, you will need to locate and select the Scheduling button. Here is the appointment screen. After this screen displays, you will need to select the Schedule a New Appointment link located on the left side of the screen. When the Schedule Appointment screen appears, the next step in the appointment booking process will be to identify the patient for whom the appointment needs to be booked. If you are the only person on your PatientStation account, the Schedule Appointment screen will be set up automatically to book the appointment for you. However, if there are multiple individuals included on your PatientStation account, for instance, you and your children, you will need to manually identify the patient for whom the appointment is being booked. This is done using the drop-down list for the Who is this appointment for field. For this lesson, we will be going through the process of booking an appointment for a patient named Iggy ZZ Test. To identify Iggy on this screen, his name will need to be selected from the drop-down list. After identifying the correct patient, the next step will be to prepare the necessary appointment search options on this screen. There are two appointment search options from which you can choose: Booking by Visit Reason and Booking by Provider. The first search option that we will examine will be the default option of Visit Reason. You would choose this option if you know why you want to be seen and you don't really have a preference as to a specific doctor whom you will see for the appointment. When searching by Visit Reason, you will need to select an option from the Reason drop-down list that most closely identifies why you wish to be seen. The option that you select will then be used to locate the corresponding clinic locations and time slots that can accommodate your appointment request. The Visit Reason options that you can select from the drop-down list include the following: Acute Care Appointment. This appointment reason should be used whenever you want to book an appointment with acute care at the East Campus. Annual Physical Exam. You would choose this appointment reason whenever you want to book an annual exam or physical. New Problem Visit. You would choose this appointment reason when you wish to be seen by someone for a new issue that you are experiencing and you have never been seen for this issue before. Pregnancy Test. This appointment reason should be chosen if you wish to be seen at the clinic for a pregnancy test. And lastly, Problem Follow-up Visit. You would choose this appointment reason if you need to be seen a second or subsequent time for continuing care regarding an issue for which you had already been seen sometime in the recent past. If you look through the entire drop-down list and still cannot find an appropriate visit reason for your appointment, you will either need to try booking the appointment by provider, a method we will examine in a moment, or you will need to call Medical Associates directly to schedule your appointment. The second search option that you have available for booking an appointment is to select the Provider tab in order to search by provider. You would choose this option if you have a preference as to a specific doctor that you wish to see for the appointment. Once the Provider tab has been displayed, you will need to access the drop-down list for the Choose a Provider field in order to view a list of providers who are eligible for booking appointments online. When the list of providers appears, all you have to do is scroll through the list to locate and select the provider that you wish to see for your appointment. Please note that not all Medical Associates providers are eligible for online booking. If you cannot find the provider that you wish to see for your appointment, then you will either need to try booking the appointment by Visit Reason, or you will need to call Medical Associates directly to schedule your appointment. Now that we've examined both of the search options that are available to you for online booking, let's prepare to perform a search from here on the Schedule Appointment screen. For this example, we will perform a visit reason search for a time slot that will accommodate an annual physical exam. Once the search options have been set up as desired, initiating the search must be done by clicking the Search button. After searching by the desired visit reason or provider criteria, the Schedule Appointment screen will redisplay with two new tabs, Locations and Map View. By default, the Locations tab will display first. From this tab, you will be able to view a list of all of the medical associates' locations at which your appointment can be booked. For each location that is shown, a View All Appointments button will be featured. When one of these buttons is selected, a new screen will appear that allows you to see the various appointment time slots that are open at that specific location. When the Map View tab is selected, each location at which you can book your appointment will be displayed on an interactive map. If you click on a location on the map, a pop-up screen will appear that features the location's address and a select button that can be chosen in order to pick the location which will move you on to the next step in the booking process. In order to continue with the process of booking an appointment for patient Iggy ZZ Test, we are going to return to the Locations tab in order to select a location for his appointment. For this example, we are going to schedule Iggy to be seen at the East Campus. To do this, we must select the View All Appointments button for the Medical Associates East Campus location. After selecting a location, the screen will be updated once again, this time showing a list of the earliest time slots into which the appointment can be booked. Although only a few time slots may initially appear on the screen, the scroll bar on the right side of the screen can be used to view other time slots that meet your search criteria. After scrolling through the list of open time slots, if you cannot find any that meet your needs, you have the option of applying some filters to your search that will enable you to locate additional time slots that may better meet your needs. These filters include identifying a specific date in the Start Date field and/or identifying a specific provider in the Need a Specific Provider field. In addition, the Advanced Filters option can be used to access a screen from which you can select specific days of the week for booking your appointment. For the example that we're working on here, we're going to update the Start Date field to see if there are any open time slots on or around May 1st, 2018. The scheduling screen has now been updated with a new list of available time slots starting on May 1st, 2018. From here, if the desired time slot has been found, selecting the time slot can be done by clicking the Select button displayed to the right. To illustrate, we are going to proceed with the booking process for Iggy ZZ Test by selecting the 8 a.m. time slot on May 1st. After the desired time slot has been selected, the scheduling screen will be updated one more time in order to allow for the appointment to be finalized. On the right side of the screen, a box will appear that summarizes the appointment options that you have chosen up to this point, including the appointment reason, the appointment date and time, the patient for whom the appointment is being booked, the physician who the patient will be scheduled to see, and the location at where the appointment will take place. In the main section of the screen, new fields are available that allow you to provide more detailed information about why the appointment is needed, identify any patient needs or additional information you may have regarding the appointment, specify whether you wish to be contacted via a PatientStation message or phone call should the need arise, and identify whether or not you wish to receive an email with a summary of the final appointment details. For the appointment that we are booking here for IgG test, we will identify the following information. For symptoms, we will note that the patient wishes to be seen for their yearly exam. For additional comments, we will note that the patient was last seen in April 2017. For contact preference, we will note that the patient prefers to be contacted via a PatientStation secure message. And lastly, we will enable the checkbox for Send me an email with my appointment details. At this point, all of the necessary information has been entered for the appointment for patient IgG test. From here, you will need to review the information shown on this screen one final time and, assuming no changes need to be made, confirm the appointment. Should any changes need to be made, you can make changes to the fields on this screen, or you can click the Edit button in the Summary section to change any of the details that you had entered on the previous scheduling screens. On the other hand, if you are ready to go ahead and book the appointment, all that remains is to click the Confirm Your Appointment button located at the base of this screen. Once the appointment has been successfully scheduled, a confirmation screen will appear indicating that the booking process is complete. The information that you will see on the confirmation screen includes a final summary of your appointment that identifies the date, time, location, and any pertinent instructions that you need to follow to be prepared for the appointment. In addition, on the right side of the screen, you will see a list of options from which you can choose that allow you to perform actions on your appointment, including adding the appointment to your calendar, printing your appointment details, sending a request to reschedule your appointment, and sending a request to cancel your appointment. When you are done viewing the confirmation screen, a summary of your appointment can still be viewed in PatientStation at any time by accessing the appointment screen. As illustrated earlier in this lesson, the appointment screen is accessed by clicking the Scheduling button. Here is the newly booked appointment that we had just scheduled for patient IgG test. The appointment will remain on this screen until it is canceled or until the date of the appointment has passed. This concludes our lesson on how you can use the scheduling feature of PatientStation to book your own appointments. Thank you for using PatientStation.